Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cam Little after the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Play action, it's Mahomes. Lockett isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Worthy complete. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's almost had it worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Travis Hunter making that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They send a man in motion. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And a solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43. 1st down throw, Mahomes. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he gets him around 6 there. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's caught. He's got Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, and I love them taking a shot, Cade. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Looking to throw Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
First carry now, this is Facial 2. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender fails, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the shotgun, Lawrence finds him over the middle. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on first down, Lawrence buying some time right. He tucks it and takes off.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Out of the gun, Lawrence finds a man right side. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And it's a Jaguar first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
On red. Hey, Ginger, touch.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second down here to 2. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down.
Let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Perfect Duffy in to pick it off. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, Chiefs.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at first down here. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 41. Escapes the pocket. And he can escape no longer. They roll over and bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think I heard everybody in the stadium, yeah, Kate, including you, say throw it away. Get rid of the ball. Everybody heard it, except for the quarterback. In the sand in the hourglass, well, it ran out.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now it's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. To the air, Mahomes. He finds Brown right side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First down, Kansas City.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
The first carry now for Sean Smith. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That was Jack Kaiser who got there for the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 31-yard line.
From the 31. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to give him the 24-yard line. He stopped a step short of that first down marker.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He's got Smith again. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. They'll go. It's Mahomes. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Headed out right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back to throw Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get the game's first points here in the second. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Second and 3 now.
Red on red.
From the 42. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
48-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Hey, Lion.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Throw left side, complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Hey, go. Hey, son. Hey, I'm gun.
On fourth down, here's Lawrence. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Going on first down, Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And a first down.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He lets one fly deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Hey, so go. It's hot. Smash. Silver.
On the give, it's Tootin. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Center. Dot.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Here comes the screen for ETN. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Has him on a quick hitter. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Inside give here for Tootin. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Throwing the out route complete. And this one doesn't go far.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy can turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Completed left side to Thomas. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Runs with it on 1st. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, Ginger, touch.
And on to Tootin. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, Tom. He is stopped at the line. have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Coming in the goal line. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brown with a return here. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's worthy. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage and really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They'll run here on 1st down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take a 13-point lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. On play action now, Lawrence. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
11, 11. Check 6 guard. Let's go. Hey, tomato. Motion.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that makes it 2nd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact if you couldn't do it.
Completed over the middle. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. A stop made at the 36.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air, Mahomes. And he's caught. He's got ground. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 from the 41. Trying the right side. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack of feel and instinct to take the right line, the right angles. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Back-to-back carries here. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Yellow.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Mahomes. Gets it to him on the screen. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Fielded at the 11. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 14-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey.
Now it's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Now Lawrence. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. At the 20. And he takes this one back. It is a pick six and a KC touchdown. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Jaguars
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Hits it through the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They've got first down from the 31.
Hey, here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little tax on extra points. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Back to throw Mahomes. Escapes out to the left. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back. It was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Red on red. Son, it's a hunt.
Lawrence working from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Hey, go.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Getting out to his left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Hey, Lion. Son, it's a...
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a pickup up to 11. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
For a Jaguars.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Hits his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Tutu hits it from the gun. Big gap up the middle. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and goal at the...
From the red zone now. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars now within 1 score in the 4th. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brown with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now with 2:09 left on the clock, we got a timeout from the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Play action, Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's again at 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Chiefs leading by 7. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. It's going to be Brock. It's a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Yellow.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he has the Chiefs first down there, Brock. And the celebration can begin as they can run out the clock now on this one. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important fact